I'm so pissed. Oh, you guys don't even know. It's 9.21, patch has been released, it's all nice. I was so looking forward to the customization. I'm not sure if you guys have noticed. If you have, you're probably upset just like me. I noticed today video is not going to be a standard video like the others, but today we're going to be ranting about World Tanks once more. And well, it's the end of the year. I had such great hopes for Wargaming, and I've been so surprised by their market practices this year. They were really working with the community. I know they uploaded. I know they sold some really dirty premium tanks, just like this vehicle I have right here. I'm definitely not innocent of buying these premium vehicles, but man, really Wargaming, like, this is just one step too far. Okay, what am I talking about? You guys know that they have kind of surprised us all with the customization feature of, customizing your vehicle. And that is all fine and dandy. That's what people have been asking for quite a while now. You know, get a little bit of added customization, add your little personal touch to the vehicle. And that is definitely one of the things that has been running through the gaming community for quite a while now. If you take all the different kind of games that are running, like Call of Duty, Battlefield, customization is key. You know, people are unlocking these loot boxes, and I'm happy that we don't have these fucking loot boxes on this game, because this is anyhow a free-to-play game that is so heavily based on pay-to-win mechanics. And we just have to point it out. It's crazy. You have gold shells. You have, all the different things you can buy with gold-only premium vehicles, for example. And it's such an important part of the game, the gold currency, and it's going to be much more important. What do I mean with that? Well, I've been very excited about the different paints that you have right here. Like, oh my god, now I can finally paint my tank blue or orange or whatever, get like really trollish colors into this vehicle. Look at this tank. It looks so stupid, but it's so much fun because you can run around dressed like a clown, But if you don't like it, you can disable it in the settings as well, So obviously, first off, I thought, yeah, cool, look at this, we can get these vehicles all painted up in different kind of styles, and look at how this tank looks. It's hilarious. It's super cool. And then you can even put a camouflage on top of it, and still have a little bit of blue shining through. All of a sudden you have a tank that looks like an Amex 1375 in the same kind of way that the French tanks look like, because they have the same color scheme. And you can do that. You can have so much, to look forward to. And it's such a great change. But then I noticed that, well, cool, camouflage. I'm gonna put this on. Yeah, cool. You only have to put on like one layer of camouflage and your tank is camouflaged. This is enough to give you the camouflage bonus on your vehicle. You get 60 plus 60 camouflage points, and then you can just add like a little bit of blue on top of the turret. What is there not to like about this change? But then I noticed, where's the option to rent the paint? Where's the option to get like 7 days or 30 days of this paint? I'd pay like 25,000 for, I don't know, 5 cans. Then I noticed, well, there is no option to pay that. You can only purchase it with gold. And this is the problem that we're getting here. Once more, Wargaming are fucking us over the table. This is so annoying. Why can't they just add a rental option just like we had before? Like, don't completely abandon the system that we had before. The system with renting was great and buying for permanent. But now they changed it completely. So now, well, if you want to have paint, either you pay and you use gold, or fuck off. You're not going to get the paint. You can get this rental style for 100 games. I'm going to be honest, this is a good deal. For 100 games, you're getting 3 camouflage. 3 camouflages on this vehicle for the 3 seasons. But at the same time, what's really upsetting me is that, well, I mean, 100 days is great. 100 battles, like it's not going to be reliant if you're playing this tank every day, because you're probably not going to be playing the same tank every day. So it gives you a bit more for your credits, you know? But at the same time, look at how cool the Black Widow style is. And this is a style you have to pay 750 gold for. You can't just pay, I don't know, 100,000 credits or 150,000 credits for 100 battles. Like, look at how cool this tank looks with this Black Widow mod. With, you know, with the winter camouflage and the desert camouflage. You can't even get these camouflages. You can't buy them in the camouflage settings right here. They don't even exist. Look at how cool this tank looks with this. Like, what the fuck is going on in their heads? Like, seriously. Man, adding these fucking premium tanks en masse is already fucking worse enough. And I mean, if you're just strolling through my fucking library, it's full of premium tanks. And I'm anywhere good as Wargaming, but still. Like, why are they doing this? Give us a little bit of freedom. Give us a little bit of a choice where we can actually not spend money on this vehicle. You know, I want to have a FV215B that looks dorkish. Because right now, look at this. Look at what I'm doing. I'm completely taking away the camouflage, and this is a great thing. You can take away the camouflage, you can add it on again, you can just, you know, take it away, take it off the vehicle, and then look at the FV217 Badger and just add oh, actually no, you can't do it, but yeah, you can, excuse me. You can just add the camouflage that you have taken off your vehicle previously and add it on this one. And let's say we want to run in different kind of styles here with large, medium, you know, all that kind of stuff. Apply, exit, and your tank has the camouflage that previously the FV215B183 had. And that is so cool. Let's say I want to have a desert tank, paint it a little bit, you know, the darkish green here, you know, looking like an American tank. But hell no, you can't do it because you have to spend gold for this. Are you kidding me? What the fuck is this, Wargaming? At least you can keep this option. Yeah, I don't care. Keep the option so that we pay once for keeping it forever. But give us the option back so we can buy it with credits, because there are so many different color variations and you know that we want to try them out. And by adding this feature, by locking us in with this gold only deal, you're forcing us to never try out any different things, because it's pretty much pay to win. And it annoys me to such an extent because it's such a cool feature and it makes me so mad. You have the Black Widow version. Look at this tank. It looks nice and dandy. Actually, I think it's the same kind of color scheme that you have on every nation, but let's take a look. Like it looks really cool on these tanks, and you have to pay 750 gold. Are you kidding me? Why are you doing this? Why are you doing this to us? It's makes no sense. It's just you're forcing us to hate this new feature and wishing back the old feature, because we at least could manage to get a camouflage that didn't bother us. You know, we could get all these camouflages that are down here, not for gold, but for credits, and have them for 30 days. Okay, now, well, I can get the rental style. Well, that's cool. Well, it looks so cool. It's the same style. It's the same style for all the same vehicles. Man, this blows. This is absolute garbage. Why would you do this? Like, come on, are you still this greedy? Fuck, man, you're just as greedy as EA. To make anything better, I hate to see, and I hate to say this, but man, all the work you've been putting into this game in the recent months, just it completely evaporates once you add this new feature in. It kind of just shows, wow, we don't really care. And it doesn't matter if you say, well, that is not the truth, we do completely care about you guys, then why didn't you implement the old version with the credits? It was such a good system. People could get the different kind of yeah, people could get whatever they wanted to get on their vehicles. For credits, for who cares, gold, if they want to keep it permanent. But you had the option. You're not forced, you know? And if you're not forced, you will much more likely, I would say, get the gold version as well, you know, for a permanent price, because why not? I mean, the old system, okay, 7 days, 30 days, obviously for people who are not playing the same tank over and over again, that might be just unnecessary. But at the same time, the ones who just wanted to have a nice looking tank that they, you know, could put on their skin and have it nice looking, it doesn't make any sense. You're taking away all the personalization that we had previously away from us again. So we can, like, the options are really great that you're giving us, but at the same time, you're taking away the foundation for the players who are not, who don't have like tens of thousands of gold in their account. Because imagine if you want to have, let's say you want to have all the tier 10s. Let's take a look at all my tier 10s. If you want to have all of these tier 10s with the Black Widow camouflage. So let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 17. You're almost at about, like, if we calculate this out, you're almost at about 13,000 credits, gold. Are you kidding me? Do you think I will ever spend 13,000 gold on camouflage for all these tanks? They look cool, they are unique, but it's just not fair. It's not fair for the players. It's not fair for anyone. And it kind of irritates me that you would do this. Like, why, man? This blows, because right now the only thing a guy can do who doesn't have a lot of credits is get the rental style. That's just 3 camouflages that he maybe doesn't even want to run, you know? And since camouflage does actually do something in the game, it does give you a bonus. It's kind of pay to win, and if you deter this one guy from using it, well, you're making his chances worse, and you're going to make a lot more people upset with that, and turning more customers away from the game. Like, are you this stupid? Are you really this fucking thick in your head? I know the player numbers haven't been that great, but they have been rising in the last few weeks, since you announced 9.21, since you announced the new maps. People have been interested in coming back to World of Tanks and looking at it again. Some even had hope that you would, you know, change this game for the better once more. But with this current system, I cannot support this. This is an absolute piece of shit for everyone who is not using that much amount of gold. It forces us to buy gold. So yeah, pretty much fuck off with this change. Give us the old rental system back, I don't care. Add the rental system in next patch. But seriously, this is a huge mistake. This is the complete wrong way of handling with this kind of, you know, it's the wrong way to handle this situation. I hope you do rethink your current disposition, and I hope you will change this entire way of thinking. Man, this blows. See you guys in the next video.